What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Finster, SoundCloud, SoundClick, and all points. Hodor. Yo, Game of Thrones, season 4, episode 5, where they finally talk about, or they don't talk about Hodor, but they finally show what Hodor and the whole thing with Bran is about. And I'm just going to say it like this. The directors said that Hodor was the end of the show. They were like, you want to know how it ends? Hodor. That's all they said. And now we can kind of see how it all ends. Like, what Bran is all about. Like, because other than that, Bran is kind of boring. You know, he's just, there's just not a lot going on with Bran, except for the three-eyed raven, and we're all waiting for him to see this doggone raven with 3 eyes, and Bran is actually the three-eyed raven. And basically, if you go back to Westeros lore, I think that, remember when they said in the God's Woods, the children of the forest were small, and, you know, they fought against the first men, yada, yada, yada. And when the war was over, the children of the forest created the bog, which is where the reeds are from. They're bog devils. And they did it by drowning the neck. So they tried to stop pretty much the first men from coming in to the God's Woods, to my understanding. However, during all that time, when the children of the forest basically were pretty much eradicated almost until the end of the war. Next thing you know, their powers, which was the powers, I mean, they could make the water move. They could go inside animals and so on and so forth. But nonetheless, their powers started showing up in the first men. Bran is one of the first men. So, and then you see where the wildlings have, they're part of the first men just like everybody else, but they can also do the same thing, which are called wargs. But Bran is the only one who can go inside a man. Now, what I think is going to happen with Bran is going to reach his Zen level of what him and Hodor are about. And Hodor is actually one of the giants. He's not as big as all the giants, but he's one of the race of giants. And you saw that when Jon Snow was with the wildlings. So I just wanted to talk about Hodor for a minute and how this is all coming together for me. I know a lot of you clicked off by now, but I really want to see how they're going to make this more exciting with Bran and Hodor, because other than that, Bran is not exciting, you know, at all. But the anticipation of Hodor actually, look at his face, actually Hodor actually going and smashing folks, that's what I'm about. Hodor, go ahead and start Hodoring. This your boy Tone, 202. Love you, Game of Thrones. Subscribe and read The Sorrowed King. I wrote it. Peace.